the bass line for a walk and keep the cymbals flashy, okay?
Sunday afternoon from 5 to 7 has become a special time for some New Yorkers. While many others are still recuperating from a Saturday night in Manhattan, there's a unique group of musicians that assembles in the Lower East Side for some healing of a different kind, some music therapy, if you will. Honky Tonk Happy Hour has an ever-evolving lineup of artists, but they all come for the same reason, to share in the welcoming vibe and sing their hearts out with a little classic country. Conceived by Kamara Thomas, it's an atmosphere where everyone is encouraged to participate, musicians and audience alike, to share in the overwhelming power of music. While their repertoire does indeed include some true honk and tonk, you're as likely to hear the rootsy rock sound of the band as the honest lyrics of Bob Dylan at Honky Tonk. It's not about belonging to the category of country, it's about letting your inner honky tonk shine. Thus, dogs mingle with babies, cowboy boots meet sneakers, and everybody's enjoying a honky tonk state of mind for 2 hours the living room.
Yeah, we were singing along. I sing a good time. That little monkey and a dog.
Monkey dog.
Look at that. He's got little otter feet.
Guys,
You see that?
it's been quite a break for Honky Tonk, has it not?
It's been a nice break, and let me tell you, we are chomping at the bit to get back up on stage tonight. We had a wonderful rehearsal yesterday.
Great.
There were jams combusting out of nowhere. I mean, it was
Combusting. Oh,
Yes.
very interesting
Yes.
syllable there to be added. Combusting.
Yes.
So, can we expect any surprises from the set today?
There is a lot of debut material happening.
Ooh, are these originals? Or are these
We've got
special covers?
a couple of new originals, and mostly some fantastic oldies. And you're sure to recognize and enjoy.
Well-
I hope you sing along.
Well, that's what we come for, really, the oldies, right? Good times? Do you love to sing along?
Good times.
You love to sing along?
Or do you sing along, good times?
Do you sing along, or do you just I asked Kamara to tell me a bit about where the idea for Honky Tonk came from, and after a few glasses of wine, she told me. She described a beautiful story, how she and her boyfriend Gordon, en route from Los Angeles to New York, stopped in Gordon's hometown of Levelland, Texas. That's where she took in a performance by Gordon's guitar-playing father.
He plays what they call the I forgot what it's called, but it's like the living jukebox. And they've got like 1,000 songs, 1,000 on in their repertoire. It's like in a little booklet, just like this. 1,000 songs that you can pick from, and they'll just play whatever you fucking want. So I was like, okay, like I picked all these songs, like, and it was amazing to see this man and his friend, like this duo. They're probably in their 60s or 70s at this point, playing and like masters of their craft. I was like so inspired by his dad. I was just like, we have to come up with something to make this happen, like to make this kind of vibe happen, you know, like country music. Like New York hasn't seen really like I mean, I'm sure there are lots of country scenes in New York. I'm sure that's happening right now, absolutely. But like,
What about country soul?
Like, yeah, a little country soul happening, a little country soul, yeah.
What about
like,
the kind of country
the
that
old
makes me
stuff?
want to cry my brains out?
Exactly.
I mean,
Like country that just like fills you up.
She said you look different. I said, well, I guess. She said you've been good. I said that's only natural. She said you're gonna stay. I said you want me to. Yeah.
country gospel, totally forgot. That feeling of just like showing up every week to come to church. Like the way, this is the thing, the way people go to church is the same way that country music happens. Exactly. Where you're like, I don't want to have anything to do with your crazy, kooky church stuff. But like the spiritual thing, the spiritual release that happens is universal. And like coming up with some kind of venue or like thing to let that happen.
Name and I served on the damn train. Stoneman's cavalry came and tore up the tracks again. But in the winter of '65, we were hungry, just barely alive. Amazing, Richmond fell. It took time. I remember oh so well.
Verb singing is so much more than we think it is. How do you mean? You know, it's like to sing, you don't have to be what you would think is a singer. You sing because you have joy. Every person who has ever felt joy knows what it's like to sing, and that's it. When you're so overwhelmed with joy that you sing, great things happen. It's like you don't build community by trying to get on some major label. No. You build community by playing your music and like letting people know that they're welcome.
Break out a sing-along sheet, put her on the back bar, catch on, sing along, you know you want to, heals your soul.
That's the only thing that an artist does in their lifetime, that like we bring it to light and bring the truth out, you know.
Blessed Savior, and make me willing and walk beside me until I'm with Him. Be my mother, my father, my sister, my brother, faded rose from days gone by. And did I hear you say he was meeting you here today to take you to his mansion in the sky? Take you to his mansion in the sky.
I asked Kamara to tell me a bit about where the idea for Honky Tonk came from, and after a few glasses of wine, she told me.